A good Erev Shabbos, everyone. As we learn the Mishna Yomis for Erev Shabbos Kodesh, sponsored by the Fisher family, Li Nishma, Spasi Bas Robert, Shlomo Ben Avram Alevi, Perel Bas Ruvain. The Neshama should have a lichtige Gan Eden, Li Nishmas Avram Yishai Ben Shmayo Yosef, Lufu Shalema Fel Yomos Ben Chayesor, for the schus of Avram and Yom Benish Ben Malki Yudis and family. We learn for Shalema for Yeled Ben Chava, Vigdaya Ben Rivka, Meir Ben Chayesora. They should have a refuah shalema b'sei shachal Yisrael, and of course for all the Yidden Eretz Yisrael, soldiers to be safe, everybody in harm's way should be safe, and hostages should be recovered. So we're up to Mishnah Vav in the 6th parak, finishing the 6th parak. Lo yabatal adam epiri of a rivya, a person can't desist from fulfilling the mitzvah to have a family, elim kain yesh lo yibanim, unless he already has children. We'll see it's a machlokes Beisham Beisil. How many children? Beisham Yomim Shnei Zacharim, 2 boys. Or Beisil Amar Zachar and a Keva. Beisil says a boy and a girl. Shenema Zachar and a Keva Baram, a male and a female. He created them. Nasa Isha, if he married a woman, Mishayima Eser Shanim, and lived 10 years in Eretz Yisrael, Velo Yalda, didn't give birth, Ein Rasha Libatel, he cannot remain in such a situation. Rather, he has to take another wife in the times before the Cherem de Rabbeinu Gershom, or divorce his wife and marry someone else. Outside of Eretz Yisrael doesn't count, because maybe it's because they're not living in Eretz Yisrael. That's the reason. Gersha, when he divorces her, muterisli nasi lacher, she could marry another man that doesn't have children yet, because it might just be that she couldn't have children from the first husband. V'rashi hasheni l'shoisima eser shanim, and the second husband also could stay with her 10 years. Ve'mepila, if she miscarries, you start counting afresh. Mona mishashe epila, you start counting afresh 10 years from the time of the miscarriage. Ho'ish mitzvah al pirya v'rivya, a man is commanded in the mitzvah of procreation, avaloya isha, but not a woman, because it says v'chivshua, and ish darka lichbosh, only a man is made to conquer and not a woman. Rabbi Yochanan ben Brayka disagrees. Al shneim hu'aymer, on both of them there's a command. Vayivarach Elikim, Hashem blessed. Vayomer lehem Elikim, and Hashem said to them, man and woman, Pruruvu, be fruitful and multiply. The Tanna Kama holds that that's a blessing but not a commandment for the woman. And now we start the 7th parak. Almanu l'kohen gadol, a widow to a kohen gadol, or grusha v'chalutza l'kohen hedyot, or a divorcee, or a chalutza l'kohen hedyot. These are forbidden unions if the husband is a kohen. So we know she can't eat truma because she's in a forbidden relationship. He could eat truma. He's doing an aveira, but he could eat truma. Now, hichnisa loy avdei malug v'avdei tzayin barzel. If she brought into the marriage servants that are of the malug variety and the tzayin barzel variety. You see, when a woman brings into her marriage, if its arrangement is that it's nichsei tzayin barzel, iron sheep, that means that the husband guarantees that if it goes down in value, he will replace to the amount that she recorded when she brought it in. And if it goes up, he gets the benefit. So then it's considered his. On the other hand, Avdei Malug is that he only has the right to pluck. He only has the right of usufruct to use the peiros, but the ownership is hers, and if it goes up in value, it's hers. If it goes down in value, she suffers the loss. So now, that plays a difference in the avodim that she brought in. Remember, avodim, you normally could eat of a kohen, could eat truma because they're kinyan kaspai. So Avdei Malug, the Avdei Malug, which is essentially hers, because if it goes down in value, she suffers the loss. If it goes up in value, she gets the profit. So they are like her, lo yochlu b'truma. But the Avdei Tzayin Barzel, which is more his, because if it goes up in value, he gets the profit. If it goes down, he suffers the loss. They are considered his, and just like he could eat truma, yochelu, they could also eat truma. And now the Mishnah defines Elohein Avdei Malug. What are Avdei Malug? If they die, she suffers the loss. If they go up in value, she gets the profit. Even though he has to feed them, still, since they're essentially hers and she can't eat truma, they're not allowed to eat truma. What are avdei tzim basil? If they die, he suffers the loss. If they appreciate, they go up in value, he gets the profit, since they're essentially his, and since he's responsible if they suffer, if they die, he has to replace them, so therefore it's considered his. Just like he could eat truma, they also could eat truma. We want to thank you for joining us. Remind you that Daf Yomi this Motzei Shabbos at zoomdaf.com is at 7:45. Also to remind you that we're looking for a sponsor for Chumash Shir Parshas Vayetze, 718-916-3100, rmmwsi@aol.com. I also want to remind you to check out the many shiurim that I'm uploading to YouTube, my YouTube channel, and there are some shiurim that I even put on Spotify, and wish you a very good Shabbos.